Good morning, everybody. So today is we're going over Proverbs 10, and today you're definitely going to need like a journal or at least just a good piece of paper because there will be a good amount of writing today. So go ahead and get that. You can pause if you need to. But if you already have that, the first question is, what is the wisest piece of advice you have ever received? So you'll need to pause and answer that, but then you'll also need to answer why. So 2 answers on your paper. What's the wisest piece of advice you've ever received and why? So go ahead and pause now and try to answer that. Okay, so I had you guys try to answer that because Proverbs 10, like many Proverbs, is chocked full of wisdom in every verse. I mean, you go verse by verse, and it's really mind-blowing and profound how much wisdom that one verse had. And that's what chapter 10 is to me. So what I think and what I did that I think would be the best for this chapter is to go verse by verse here in a minute and read the verse and then write down per verse either a word or a small phrase used to describe it, or I guess what you gain from it. And I'll give you some examples. So if you look at verse 1, it says, "A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is a sorrow to his mother." So what I wrote down for that is, okay, wise son equals glad parents. Foolishness or foolish son equals sorrowful parents. And I think that's pretty true. So wrote down a little something that would help me remember it, or what I gained from it. Verse 2, "Treasures gained by wickedness do not profit, but righteousness delivers from death." And so I wrote, the wicked will gain treasure, but it is not worth anything. Righteousness delivers from death. And that verse is really encouraging to me because it's right. I mean, the wicked can gain all the treasure on the earth they want, but it doesn't go anywhere with them. So whether that's financial treasure, whether that's, I don't know, anything else, whatever they gather, if it's we can't take anything with us after this life. And so it may seem like the wicked are prospering or maybe getting a lot, but at the end of the day, they're not. It's worth nothing. So I wrote down a little something that helped me remember that. For verse 3, I put, verse 3 is, "The Lord does not let the righteousness go hungry, but he thwarts the cravings of the wicked." So I put, the Lord takes care of the righteous. And just let that be that. So just write down, I know that's not exactly a word. I wanted to go out a little more. I think 4 and 5 talks more about diligence. So that is I could have just used the word diligence. So write out as much as you want or as little as you want per verse. But go ahead now and pause and write out per verse what is going to help you describe that. And really, it should take 20 minutes probably, so go ahead and take your time with it. Put on some worship music if you want, and just write out the wisdom that's coming from these verses. Okay, guys, hopefully you loved that. I really loved doing that, actually, with this proverb. Just sitting down and writing down what I got from each verse was really helpful for me and relaxing. And so I hope that you enjoyed it and took your time on it. And that is all that I had for today, which I know is crazy. So I hope that this blesses you, and then I look forward to seeing y'all again soon. Bye, guys.